Hi there. I just thought I'd come and touch base with you again, just for this very, very short video. There's a few times I've taught now, ICM, multiple exposure, various different things, and I've suggested to a number of people that they try this little sort of activity. It's not related to ICM. You can do it with absolutely any image, but sometimes it's really interesting to see what you have in your image. Now today I'm actually going to use a piece of artwork that I did in the last couple of days. I am no Van Gogh, so please excuse the artwork. Anyway, this is said artwork. And what I thought I would just show you is the process by which you can dissect an image. And it's really interesting because I'm just learning acrylic painting at the moment. And the way that you transfer a small picture or a part of a picture onto a bigger canvas is to go through this process, but with a viewfinder rather than digitally. So I just thought I'd show you digitally. So we're going to start with what is the other image, which I've just taken a zoomed in, so I've got rid of the white paper and things. So this is the image we're going to be working with. So what you want to do is right click and create a virtual copy. Now it's up to you how many you want to create. I normally, for this one, I'm probably going to create, let's say 10 for the sake of it. And it doesn't matter which one of these you virtually create, because we're not editing them, we're just literally going to crop these. So let's have a look. How many have we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that'll give us 6. Let's go with those ones. Okay, so the first one I'm going to do, and what you want to do is you've got 6 here to play with. And so I'm going to go with squares because I love square crops and they lend themselves really well for ICM work. So that is the original. Let's have a look. Is that the photos? That one? Let's have a go. Right, so we're going to go 1 by 1 crop here. Now you could start playing around with this crop here like this, but what I find is if you double click L on the keyboard, it turns it black all around. And what then it does is you get immersed into the image rather than everything else that's going on around it. So what I'm doing is I'm just going to have a quick look, and I'm looking for all the different textures. And it doesn't matter, you're not going to use these for anything, it's just an exploration. I absolutely love this texture in the corner, it's very different from anything else. So you can see the quality is not fantastic once you do this, but that's not the point here. So that's our first crop. So we're going to our next one, we're going to crop again. What you have to do is you select the crop tool, then you press double L, and then you go in. I'm loving this gold here, so I'm just going to try going into the gold here. And again, you try and think of creating an image as well. Try and think of pleasing images. So I'm still looking for lines and balance within the whole thing. So I'm going to say that's pretty good. Again, not great quality, but that's not what we're looking for. So I'll go again, this one. And it's just kind of what captures your eye. You have to start looking quite critically within your image for different textures, different colours and images that you can create. I'm loving these squiggles, but I quite like the lines and the gold coming in to balance the squiggles. So that's a slightly bigger crop, so you end up with a slightly better quality. What you will find probably at the end is that you might have created a few images on the same area, and that will be where your eye is being drawn to on the image. That's the bit of the image that you probably really quite like. So there we go. How many more have we got here? We've got a few more. I'm going to create at least 6 here for you. I'm just literally doing exactly the same movement, double L, and then I'm just searching, and I'm not scared to, I can make the image quite big if you want. You might make the crop quite a big chunk of your image if you like it. I quite like that. Let's go with that. It's a bigger part. It's a bit more detail. It's not quite so abstract as some of the other ones. Again, crop tool, 1 by 1, double L click, and then just drag in and move according to where. I haven't done this corner here yet. I don't want that white in there because I want to concentrate on these black, all the dark colours. Ideally lose there. There we go. And you just click 1L to bring it back to where you started, if you don't want it to be blacked out. Let's have a look. Let's see. Coming think whether we've done this bit. I'm sort of looking for areas that do have, oh, that's quite nice, loving the lines there. You've got these beautiful diagonal lines. And don't be scared to move the image to, see here I can get lines going really nicely into the corners there. Don't be scared to, I've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's just duplicate it once more so we've got an equal number. You'll see why in a minute. Let's do one more here. I'm loving this bit up here. So I don't think we've come to that bit there. Double L. And just whiz up to the top there. There you go. I don't think we've done that bit because that's quite cool. Right, now if you, so this is our original image, okay? Now I'm not going to click that, but I'm going to just select the ones we've just made. If you select a group and then you click, when you're in library, you go on to this icon here. You then just display the ones that you've selected. And if you double click L, you can end up creating yourself a gallery with a black background, which you can then, if you want, you can screenshot it or you can cut it out. And it's interesting because these are absolutely, all of them are different. These ones are bordering on the same, but not quite, because you've got the zigzag here and it's just this bit here is moved over. I absolutely love this group. But you can see what you can find just from one image. And from one image there, I've created 8 mini images. It's just fun, something fun to do. You can use it, you can put it up on Instagram or Facebook afterwards as a little exercise. But I just find it really intriguing sometimes to delve into your image and just to take the time to see what's actually in there. So thank you very much for listening, and I hope you enjoyed that. As I say, it's just an exercise to make you look deeper within your image and see what's actually there.